Things in life we take for granted. Flint needs clean water, we got enough for candid shots and backgrounds with a pastel palette. Cotton candy skies looking lavish. And I can never be bitter. Life's sweet even with the sugar taxes. Sour critics only get the petty laughter. I ain't worried about nobody else's platter, no.
I just want to try to jump right in. Like I just don't want to waste no time. No, let's do it. What up, my goyz? Did I say it? What? We're just gonna switch. Enjoy the Kaya.
Top swarming.
This is goyz.
Take 2.
And we're just here to share our experiences of Bermuda LGBT culture.
Hey, while you're here, just try and learn something.
Stay for one.
Get comfortable.
The factual part.
Just take your time and ride the wave of life. Ride the wave, ride the wave. Woo! Ride the wave.
We got a guest today.
We always have a guest.
But this time is different.
Is it?
Not really. They're all kittens, they're all fantastic, they're all creative, they're all
Amazing.
gonna change the world. So I don't even think we should introduce you. I just think you should introduce yourself.
Yeah, what more can we say?
Hello guys, it is me, Dakari Love. As I said before, I'm a singer, songwriter, creative, mostly a singer though. That's what I do. But yeah.
You know what? Then, you ever see somebody just, can you just sit in the corner of my bedroom and just sing, a really good vocals? I like vocals and I like it live.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Life is always best.
Hello.
Sorry, give me that.
That's what I'm talking about.
You said you can sing?
Eh?
Oh, you didn't say that. I didn't know you said
I didn't come on my memo.
I was about to say, because I'm...
Icebreaker questions. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's hit them. Ready, set, go.
Black and Coke or Dolphin Stone?
Ain't that the same thing?
No.
Is
Okay.
Is it? Why
I have to think.
Gingerbread.
Okay.
Gingerbread Coke.
I like the dark and stormy better.
Dolphin Stone.
It's more Bermudian.
Okay. What type of bike or what's the experience of your bike? 16.
Wow.
What's the story?
Okay,
Break
listen.
down.
Right now I'm out of transportation, girl, so I ain't got a bike. But I will get to that. So from 16, I had a bike. Then I had another bike a year later. Basically, I just don't know how to upkeep the bikes. You know? So that part wasn't taught to me. I was just taught how to ride it. So I'm between bikes all the time, girl. But what was the question again?
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience and your story?
Okay. So, I came out about when I was 18. I just knew I was ready to let it out there. I was tired of holding on to it because I just didn't want to live my life in secret anymore. And when I say that, I didn't want to hide who I was and continue to bury it for other people. I was starting to get tired of that. So I came out to my mother first.
Mama knows, child.
She knows. She knew. I'm sure she knew. But she weren't ready to accept it. You know, that is... Yeah. She wasn't ready to accept it. She still loved me as her child. But it was harder for me at the time. Now we're both learning how to learn more about it with each other, if that makes sense. I'm able to teach her certain things. And sometimes I even learn more about her and how heterosexual people think with that topic. And I get to either correct them, one, or two, okay, maybe I do see your point in certain things. But it was tough at first, especially with my father. The whole topic about grandchildren, and I'm not able to have grandchildren naturally, all of that stuff. Obviously came into play, but I had to wash all of that out and more so focus on myself and worry about what Nkosi wanted and not what everyone else wanted. And that was the whole point of me being closeted, and I feel like that's a story for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
It was too hard then to facade it, but I got tired of that shit.
I mean, that's a
You
lot.
can only do it for so long, you know?
That's a lot of kitten to keep in a box.
Okay.
That's what I want to tell you. Wow.
So yeah, but that's my story, and now it's getting better. It's not there, but it's getting better. And what I can say, it has taught me, this whole process has taught me more about myself than anything, and how much I can take. And not even just that, but yeah.
It's beautiful.
I think you spoke for like a lot of people just now, and even your story, like I relate 100%, and it just takes time. You know what I mean?
A lot of time. Time is important, so important, and in that time, you also get to learn more about your parents as well. Exactly.
Because there are people too that, you're just trying to understand each other.
Because let's be honest, that's the main people that we're more focused on getting, like letting them know. But that's always the hardest, is to let them know. Like you tell your friends or tell, but when it comes to your parents, like that's the most like, I'm really gonna tell you.
Once I told Jay, it was ill. I was
Free.
Who else am I concerned about?
But I think the concern for the parents is not because they don't like homosexuality.
Right.
I think what they is the skirt for the life that we about to have or experience, or the danger we're now in, because now life's already scary. Like life is so scary, and now my child has to be a target, and people don't like my child, and it never matter.
And especially for us, because we're not only gay but also black.
Yeah.
Say that again.
In this day and age, so it's and for you guys, me, I'm a man, but like
the double standard of you even being a male, because
Exactly.
I feel like I have to fight for you more than I fight for myself.
Absolutely.
Because I if anybody, you know what I mean, has anything negative to say about a gay man, like it,
I'm instantly heated. Like, why are you bothering me?
Why am I okay and this not?
Yeah, it'd be like that.
And
sometimes.
it's like, I see, especially for this, like, I'm glad you said that, because in this day and age, I'm seeing a lot of Bermudian guys that are okay. It's that double standard, like you said, like they're okay with having lesbian friends, let's say that. But when it comes to a gay male, it's like, oh, I won't touch that, like I won't go around that. Like it's a whole taboo topic, and you need to get out of that, because if you're not confident in your sexuality enough, so when someone else is comfortable in theirs, it affects yours,
Absolutely.
So we have to get out of that. We have to get out of that.
It's like his talking is like him singing.
I'm telling you, just listen to his voice. It's so sultry.
I love that.
No, that was nice. I feel like what's the point of getting into the topic if everything we're gonna touch you're gonna make sparkle under that.
Shall we get that done for her? You can pass it around the back. Little finesse shuffle.
This one is. Oh, I love this. Okay, in your opinion, what do you define a drag queen as? Very good question. Okay, in my opinion, a drag queen is our form of, and when I say our, I mean the LGBT community's form of a superhero. Meaning, they get to put on a persona that encourages, inspires, influences a nation. I remember a time where drag was so, and I'm saying I remember a time, girl, I'm only 22. But I mean, like, I've done my research, and it's like, it came from a time where drag was so taboo and so bad, and now it's such a big worldwide thing, and I feel like it's gotten to that point because it's so inspiring, that you can see someone on television now that is so inspired and encouraged in who they are, that they don't give two fucks about anyone. They can dress up, they can be whoever they want to be, and I feel like that's the inspiring part about it, because it's like it just encourages a lot of people to be who they want to be. And I just love the whole kiki about it all, the outfits,
the shade.
It's just the best.
No tea, no shade, no pink.
And drag queens always give it to you, girl.
They do.
They always give it to you.
They do. Now, if you were to be a queen, what kind of queen would you be?
I was born for this question.
Yeah.
So, I was thinking of my name being like Rose Quartz.
Ooh.
Like, I love the name Rose, but I love crystals. I'm a very crystal inspired person, so like sage and crystals, all of that is fun. But the quartz would be like CO, or like, you know, quartz crystals, but it would be COURTS and say like quart, like quart. So rosé, because I love rosé as well. So I'm incorporating a lot of what I love into that. And like rosé quartz would just be a big loving, like all about love. I love Valentine's Day, all of that. So it's just love and like pink and like just everything cute and like pretty. That's rosé.
Who is your all-time favorite? Drake. Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
That is a tough question. Okay, let me think, because I have a top 3.
Let's hear the top 3.
Okay, you want to hear the top 3? Okay. Adore Delano.
Woo.
Shea Coulee. And I don't know if you guys can agree with them, but I love Miss Valentina. Valentina, I love to keep the mask on, please. She wanted to keep that mask on, but she said, no, Miss Mama, take it off. Lip sync for you.
You got a lip sync for your life.
But those are my top 3. Yeah. Very diverse, but I love what they offer and who they are. Like Adore is so grungy and like so different, and she brought such a different vibe to Drag Race at that time, because I think she came on like season 5, very early. So she's very grungy and different. Like she's not the typical drag queen. Shea Coulee, she's that black girl magic. She gives you the looks, she gives you the makeup, she gives you the comedy, lip sync, like everything. Shea Coulee is just everything. And then Valentina is just like the whole fantasy. I love the fantasy. So she brings the fantasy. You know?
I'm gonna tell you. You know
Those are
who
top
my
3.
favorite queens are?
Who's yours? I would love to.
Evie Oddly.
Yes. Congrats to her, because she just recently won as well.
Yes.
Love her.
Listen,
So different.
it's the strange.
And
It's the strange.
the backflips and all of that. Girl, I can't do that.
And you know burns.
Right.
It's just a plus. You know burns.
Violet Chachki.
Cinched. God, I was aiming that violet look today, girl, but I couldn't do that.
No, but who
that's
has that waist? Who has that waist? Like, honestly,
Girl, she is cinched.
it's the plickety.
We asked this lovely specimen to bring in our best friend. You've probably seen this person before. I hope you've seen this person before. I'm sure you've seen this person before.
Yeah.
Is she ready?
And I can never be bitter. Life's sweet.
Yeah!
Serving drama. It's the drama for me.
This is drama.
Always the drama.
This is my best friend, guys.
Baby, this is my baby.
We go with that.
That's how passionate I am.
I'm telling you.
I love it.
Hey, this is real love. Hey,
I'm searching for a real love.
hey, yeah.
So, if you don't know, these two songstresses right here
Okay.
with the vocals are incredible. So they're gonna tell us a little bit about the singing and what you guys are doing together, separate, what happened?
So, if you guys don't know, I actually just released the album, EP, and Tyler Ray is featured on it. That's one of the most played songs on the album right now. Is this track with him. It's called Somebody. It's on all platforms right now, so you can also stream it.
You better ask them.
Okay.
But I feel like that experience was the best.
It was
It
so.
was nice. Like actually creating these songs and like we're literally sitting up in his room just like writing songs, like back to back to back.
And for me, I weren't a writer of my own music at that point. But being around his energy just inspired me to,
just to
pick up a pen and baby.
And I swear that day
Yeah.
we wrote like
We wrote like
4
4 or 5 songs.
Yeah.
Literally.
Coming here first.
I want to tell you, this is like magic. You two's energy, especially together, like, can we go on a double date? Like,
Please.
best friend date?
Yes.
I should have been
Cute.
happy.
That would actually be really cute.
That would be
That would
so
be
cool.
so
We
nice.
should sort that out. Yeah, okay.
That would be fun.
Restaurant week's finished?
Is it?
It might be.
It might be finished.
Well,
No.
we make it again.
It's still one popping.
Because we could take on restaurant week.
Alright. Can we go somewhere that has vegan options?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm starting a new lifestyle, so I'm trying to.
Listen, we know it's not easy.
I start every Monday.
As we all do.
Girl. I swear this week you said you weren't getting orders for gal.
Girl, stop it.
It's nice to see what you guys offer as best friends, and in comparison, like, 'cause, you know, we're best friends, and what we could set our mind to being queer, and it's not everything about us, you know what I mean? We're creative individuals who make things happen, and I just want to say, like, we're very proud of you guys.
Absolutely.
And
I'm proud of you guys.
Proud of you,
like,
baby.
very proud of
To
you, and
see
like,
this platform, and this platform is so important, especially right now. So thank you
Genius.
so much.
You're making me blush.
Genius. You got so cute. Well, I just want to say, you're welcome.
Period. So, thank you so much for coming.
And thank you guys for having me. Honestly, this platform is so beautiful. So thank you.
Yep. I'm sorry. I almost
you
did.
cannot do it every time with every.
Don't bring
interview.
all these cute kittens to her, because it's going to happen.
All right. I just want to say thank you. Very platonically.
Yeah.
Unlike my Kulo.
Thank you.
I'm depressed with you. Anyway, we out.
Bye.